even in your market, do you accept people that have a different background, so that they worked in a different industries?
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. I think, it's when you put in a team together, as I mentioned earlier, I'm looking for a balance of experience levels, skills, industry experience, and non-industry experience. I think that is, how you get a perfect blend within a team. So in some of the teams I've constructed in financial services, I've taken people who've done an absolutely brilliant job with no financial services or fintech experience. Equally, I've brought people in who had a high degree of experience. I think it's just finding the right personality, the right mix of skills, knowledge, experience. So it's certainly, I wouldn't exclude someone who didn't have experience if there are other things I felt they added to the team, and that needs to come through the CV, but critically, my main interactions with that person in the interview process.
I can elaborate further on that from my point of view. I think it depends on the role and what the role needs to deliver. I'm generally very open-minded, and I don't necessarily look at the industry experience. However, it's easier for some roles to have transferable skills and more difficult for other roles, again, depending on the content and what that role needs to deliver. So clearly, again, it doesn't necessarily preclude me being interested in a candidate if they don't have industry experience, but some roles require that, and therefore I might narrow my search to people from the industry. And however, I'm a big believer in getting a fresh point of view all the time, and I actually use new recruits as a way of achieving that. A new person that comes into the team and looks at things broadly and gives an opinion whether things are going well or they can be improved, or there are different ways of doing things. So coming from a different industry clearly gives you a lot of that. So there's definitely a big value in bringing a new perspective within the team in the recruitment process. So again, it really depends on the situation, but very open-minded to looking at people even from other industries for most roles.